Hello, can you please identify yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is Akua Akyaa Nkrumah. I'm an environmental technologist. I live in Accra. I'm currently in Tema, Akua.
Are you a registered voter?
Yes, this is actually my first time registering to vote in Ghana. All the other previous times I was out of the country, so I'm a registered voter.
How's the experience like?
For me, it was smooth. I went on a Sunday. Most people were in church by then, so there was no line. So, well, there was a short line, but it was okay. It was smooth, and I've checked my status since then, and everything is in order.
So, having lived abroad for some time, tell me, do you think Ghanaians living in the diaspora should vote?
Ghanaians living in diaspora. When I was in the diaspora, I might have answered yes. But after living in diaspora for some time and then being back in Ghana, I would say no. And my reason is because when you are here, the issues speak to you differently when you are living the life here in Ghana every day. It's not like you're visiting, but it is where you live. The issues for you are different, as opposed to being in diaspora. Even if you're somebody who comes home frequently, you're still a visitor, you're still in visitor mode. When you are in the home mode and you experience life every day, you're dealing with load shedding, you're dealing with lack of proper infrastructure, like things that affect your daily life, your perspective is different. So I think we appreciate Ghanaians in the diaspora for what they are doing and how they are contributing to national development, but I don't think they have enough perspective to give good, honest votes. So I don't think they should vote.
So what issue would you consider to be the most important to you this election cycle?
There are a lot of promises that have been made by various politicians, various parties. And I think on paper, everything looks bright and clean and sparkling. For me, my biggest issue, honestly, it's not an issue, but my biggest issue is accountability. If you've promised X, how can I make sure you're going to deliver X? If you've promised Y or Z, how can I participate some way in holding you accountable for what you've promised? For me, my biggest issue this election season is accountability, more than anything else, more than any of the other issues. I could talk all day long about the issues, but for me, I am more concerned about how our politicians can be held accountable.
So in addressing the accountability issue, would you consider the presidential candidate to be more important, or you think the party is more important?
Well, considering accountability, I think parties do help in holding their candidates accountable. But in my personal opinion, I'm more concerned about the individual than the party. And I say so because to me, it seems no party is perfect and every party has got bad nuts. So no party, in my opinion, is more credible than the other. But individuals stand out in their parties, and individuals have their potential to make a difference in their constituencies or as a president or whichever post they are running for. So for me, I'm more concerned about the individuals.
Okay, as an environmental campaigner, how do you evaluate the various parties? Are they saying anything about the environment that excites you?
That's a really good question. I've been trying to keep my ears open, and I've not heard anything really impressive from any party concerning the environment. I have seen President Mahama, for example, attempting to sort of do some cleanups with his sanitation task force, but I don't think he's really getting to the root of the problem, which is people's attitude. And so if you promise you're going to clean up, for me, that's not really anything innovative, because it's like you're sweeping, but you're not preventing people from making the mess. So I'm yet to see a candidate who has come out and said, we're going to maybe impose, like fines on people who litter, or we are going to bring back maybe, like those days there was town council where they made sure you actually kept your house clean, or made sure that, maybe the neighborhood or the community was in order. Those kinds of things that really get at people's attitudes. I haven't seen any candidates come up with anything like that in their manifestos or their campaigns. So being in the sector of water and sanitation as a professional, those of us who are in that sector can attest that we have gotten to the point, as a developing nation, Ghana, we have gotten to a point where there is more emphasis on changing people's attitudes and their perceptions and their behaviors as opposed to infrastructure. Putting a pool, putting a toilet. No, people's minds and lifestyles need to be changed first in order for those things to get their maximum benefit. So that's why.
So in your mind's eye, how do you envision a new Ghana?
I envision a new Ghana where the environment, when I say the environment, I don't mean the trees and the plants, but I mean the physical environment, the psychological environment is such that a person, particularly a young person, doesn't feel pressured or doesn't feel the need to travel outside to be who they want to be, to do what they want to do. I envision a new Ghana where if I want to be an environmental scientist, I can stay right here in Ghana and do that and be someone who makes a difference. If I want to be whatever you can imagine, if I want to be an astronaut, if I want to be a pilot, if I want to be whatever it is, if I want to be a medical doctor, if I want to be a professional photographer, I don't have to leave Ghana to get the necessary education, to get the necessary experience. I can stay here, get that, and make an impact on Ghana and on the continent of Africa as a whole. That's the new Ghana I envision.
So, now some trivia questions. In the 2008 elections, we had 2 runoffs. In which constituency was the last runoff held in?
I was not here. I have no idea. I really don't know. I'm sorry.
Who was the president of the Second Republic of Ghana?
Oh. Second Republic. I get the coups and the republics mixed up. Could you tell me? I'm not sure. This is so bad. I'm bad at it.
It's Edward Akua Akyaa.
Okay, Akua. Okay.
Alright, so which of your friends would you tag to participate in this campaign?
I'm going to tag one of my good friends, good recent friends, Yahweh Dujemfi. I'm going to tag him. I'm going to tag and I'm going to tag Eugene Hazel. I'm going to tag those 3 people.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.